429 is also available in various colors, including Grabber Green, Grabber Blue, and Marty Yellow. The Boss 429's interior is similar to other Mustangs, but has some unique touches, such as a custom instrument cluster and shaker hood scoop. The Mustang engine has certainly changed to suit today's times. The Boss 429, which will be produced for the 2025 market, has hybrid engine technology. The hybrid engine certainly makes this car more fuel efficient, and this engine is also known for being environmentally friendly. This engine can produce 75 horsepower and 708 Newton-meters of torque. The Boss 429 is capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.8 seconds, and reaching a top speed of over 380 miles per hour. The exterior of the Boss 429 offers a design that is not much different from other Mustangs. Still with the typical Mustang, but slightly combined with sharp curves and aerodynamics. The interior also looks the same as other Mustangs, but there are differences in various features that make the Boss 429 more special than other Mustangs. Like its predecessor, the Boss 429 is only in limited production. This will make the Boss 429 special. If you want to own this vehicle, then you must order it as soon as possible to avoid running out of stock. The Ford Pinto is a subcompact car produced and marketed by Ford Motor America from 1970-80. It was the first subcompact vehicle produced by Ford in North America. The Pinto was designed to compete with a growing number of imported subcompact cars, such as the Volkswagen Beetle and Toyota, relatively cheap car, and Pyres. However, the Pinto was also involved in a number of high-profile lawsuits after it was discovered that the car's gas tank could rupture in the event of a rear-end collision, which could cause a fire. This led to a decline in sales, and the Pinto was eventually discontinued in 1980. But who would have thought Ford would release the Pinto in 2025? The return of the legend will certainly make us nostalgic. The 2025 Ford Pinto offers two types. The first is a hybrid engine, which is fuel efficient. This machine certainly uses the latest technology and is environmentally friendly. The second is the V6 engine. The V6 is an old engine that was used again in the Pinto. During its heyday, Pinto provided this machine only in several of the highest variants, but this time, this machine is only used in the lowest variant. In the past, the Pinto was known for its fuel tank controversy, but by 2025, this problem has certainly been fixed. So the 2025 Pinto is even safer to use on the road. The exterior of the 2025 Pinto still adopts the old design, with only slight changes to keep up with the times and help with aerodynamics for smooth driving. Maintenance is certainly a good value. The interior is very different from before. The interior of the 2025 Pinto is designed to be very luxurious and elegant. A combination of sophisticated features are also applied to the Pinto. The 2025 Ford Pinto is very suitable for you to use to reminisce about your past. And also, you don't need to worry about the issue of the fuel tank being destroyed when the car The Morris Minor, a tiny British car with an iconic design, may not be as popular as American cars in its homeland, but it has a story of its own in the United States. Even though it did not achieve as great success as in Europe, the presence of the Morris Minor in the United States still left an interesting trail to explore. But who would have thought, in 2025, Morris Minor will return to the market? Like many other European cars, the Morris Minor began to penetrate the United States market after World War II. Its unique design, efficient fuel consumption, and relatively affordable price made it attractive to some American consumers. The Morris Minor faced stiff competition from established American automakers. American cars at that time were generally larger, more powerful, and more in line with the preferences of American consumers who wanted more luxurious and large cars. The Morris Minor has finally found its place in the used car market and among classic car enthusiasts. These cars were often privately imported by individuals who admired the unique design and distinctive driving characteristics of the Morris Minor. Morris Minor will produce a machine that is not much different from its predecessor. The engine released in the 2025 Morris Minor only has a capacity of 1,000 cubic centimeters. This is the same small predecessor, but what makes this engine combination with a turbo? A 1,000 cubic centimeters engine is certainly very small in this modern era, but the presence of a turbo certainly makes this engine more powerful than its predecessor. Not many changes to the exterior. Morris Minor did not make any significant design changes. The overall design of Morris Minor still uses its old, iconic design. There are many changes. The interior is designed very modern even though it adopts a classic design. The Morris Minor features are also more modern and luxurious. The Morris Minor may not be the most popular car in the United States, but its presence has left an unforgettable mark. This tiny little car has enriched the American automotive landscape with its unique design and become part of the history of the development of the world automotive industry. Chevrolet Bel Air is a name that is very familiar to automotive fans, especially in the United States. This car is the golden era of the American automotive industry in the mid-20s. Its distinctive design, reliable performance, and rich history make the Bel Air one of the most sought-after classic cars today. But in 2025, the Chevrolet Bel Air would be back in production for markets around the world, especially in the United States. Birth of a legend. Chevrolet first entered name in 1950 as part of the line. The name Bel Air is taken from the luxurious Bel Air neighborhood of Los Angeles, California, which reflects the car's luxurious and stylish feel. The design of the first-generation Bel Air was iconic, having an elegant and modern design for its time. with flowing body lines and gleaming chrome. This design continues to evolve from year to year, but always maintains its distinctive identity. Bel Air's golden era occurred in the mid-1950s. Bel Air models of this era, especially 1955 to 1957, had a truly iconic design with striking rear fins and luxurious interiors. Chevrolet offers a variety of Bel Air variants, ranging from two-door and four-door sedans to station wagons. This makes Bel Air a very flexible choice for consumers. The 2025 Chevrolet Bel Air uses two types of engines. The first engine is a hybrid-type engine. Hybrid engine technology makes the car's power even stronger. Not only that, this technology makes fuel consumption more efficient. The second is the V8 engine. This engine is suitable for those of you who want to get direct power without being reduced by an electric engine. Both engines are combined with a 6-speed manual transmission and CVT. Both transmissions are channeled to the rear wheels. The design of this car maintains a classic design, following its old design. However, there is still a touch of elegance and luxury to add aesthetic value. There are many changes to the interior. The interior looks more luxurious and elegant, combined with quality seats and an extraordinary audio system. Is the Chevy Bel Air suitable to buy? If you want to reminisce about this car, then this car is to have. With the presence of this car returning to the market, users of this car will look more mature and charismatic. The Chevrolet Nova was a very popular car in its time, especially in the United States. This car is known for its classic design, reliable performance, and affordable price. The Nova was produced by Chevrolet in several generations, from 1962 to 1979, then reproduced with a different design in 1985 to 1988. But now this legend is back. The 2025 Chevrolet Nova is ready to be marketed in the United States and several other countries. Early generations known as the Chevy 2, the Nova debuted in 1962 as a compact car designed to compete with the Ford Falcon. The model quickly became popular for its compact size and fuel efficiency. Later generations of the Nova underwent several design changes and performance upgrades. Some generations of the Nova even had high-performance versions, such as the Nova SS, which was very popular with muscle car enthusiasts. Returned to the market after being discontinued in the late 1970s, the Nova name was revived in 1985 for a model based on the Toyota Sprinter. However, this model was not as popular as previous generations. The 2025 Chevrolet Nova engine uses hybrid technology that makes the car's power stronger. Not only that, the technology makes fuel consumption more efficient. The engine is combined with a 6-speed manual transmission and CVT. Both transmissions are channeled to the rear wheels. The design of this car uses the base of its predecessor, which looks classic. However, there are updates that make this car look more elegant, even though overall it still looks classic. The most changed part is in the interior, which is more sophisticated and modern. The dashboard is seen to be designed very luxuriously and elegantly. The current design still maintains the open roof for some types. With this, consumers can be more nostalgic. If you want to have a classic car that is updated with new technology, you must buy this car. Chevrolet Nova is very likely to make you satisfied with what is given to its consumers. The Ford Mustang Boss 429 is a high-performance muscle car produced by Ford in 1969 and 1970. It is considered one of the most powerful and desirable Mustangs ever made. Thought Ford would release the Mustang Boss 429 in 2025. The return of the legend will certainly make us nostalgic. Before we move on to the Ford Mustang Boss 429, which will be released